I guess I get too emotional about this, Tracy.
Yeah, I
I
mean
get
it's
too
making
emotional
us
about
think
it.
a lot
Yeah, yeah.
because a lot of leaders it's just thank God Museveni did what he did because we can call him out and
Yeah.
call out all the other leaders.
Right.
Some of them they just sit there, they don't do anything,
Right.
and they just accumulate their wealth. They won't
Yeah.
talk about it, but they're there.
That's right.
And it's sad because you shouldn't be preaching water and drinking wine.
Yeah, absolutely. That's deceitful
Yeah.
or deceptive, right?
When you're there, we want you to do something.
Right.
There's a reason why you're there.
Do something.
Do something.
Right.
Mm.
So clearly then, Tracy, Museveni and other Africans like him, other African leaders like him,
Yes.
do not understand the utility of leadership.
Mm.
So somehow they want to lead, they want power, but they don't know why they need this power. Some of them clearly need it just so they can steal money and brag that now they're rich.
Yeah.
But that's the wrong motivation to want to lead.
It is.
Yeah. So what are some of those good motivation that, what are those things that should motivate us to want to seek leadership and seek power to do things? So what do you think, Tracy?
I think this is really important, and especially now we are talking about it because Kenya is going into an election period, and we are in an election period. We're going to vote on Tuesday.
Absolutely.
So if you're seeking leadership, this should be your right motivation. Be motivated to solve problems. To improve people's lives, because if you're there and you're not improving people's life, you have failed as a leader.
And why are you there?
Why are you trying to get leadership if you're not going to help people?
Absolutely.
You should be able to motivate and empower people to do more and better.
Yes.
To facilitate the collective interest, not your own interest. It should be common interest, the interest of every single person who is under you.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, should be able to provide a clear sense of direction. When you talk, people know, okay, my leader said tomorrow we are closing this side of the road, so I will let them run things smoothly by going to a different road.
Yes.
My leader has said he's building a stadium for our children to play. So what will I do? I'll tell my kids who are older to go and volunteer.
Right.
It makes people want to do more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, you're exactly right, Tracy. And these are the motivation.
Yeah.
It's not all the stuff that people do because they want to be in leadership and in power so they can steal money.
Yeah.
All the stuff you talk about are the real thing that should motivate us to seek leadership.
Absolutely.
And seek power, right?
Yeah.
We do so because we want to provide a sense of direction and purpose to our country.
Yes.
Contrary to what Museveni said, we seek leadership to help people achieve higher goals and do greater things, right? And accomplish more and empower them to grow and become great people.
True.
The Ugandans are great people. I love the Ugandans. Every Ugandan I've ever met, I've loved them. They're good people.
Yeah.
And Museveni needs to learn what the utility and motivation for leadership is.
Yeah.
He needs to learn that.
Yeah. Not just squandering property that should be invested in the people.
In the life of the people.
No.
Absolutely.
Should be able to tell us, we got this money from China. We got this money from the US. We're going to do this with it.
Right. Yeah.
People will be like, yes, we like it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And it's going to benefit. It's not for us who are here, the now and
right.
It's for the future.
Future generation.
Yeah. And I think the most important thing that should always be at the back of everyone's mind is what about the future?
Yeah. And I think that's, Tracy, that's probably why I sound a little bit passionate today, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm listening to this speech and I'm thinking, wow, this guy has no sense of purpose. What about the young people? What about the children? What about families? He doesn't care about any of that. What about the state of healthcare?
Yeah.
That is falling into disrepair. What about the schools that you talk about?
Yeah.
And if you have no sense of direction, no sense of purpose, you have no sense of care for these people, what are they going to do? Right? So Ugandans, like most Africans, young Ugandan people, are looking for every opportunity to run away from Uganda.
Yeah.
Because this guy doesn't care.
I'm not motivated.
Right.
Here. If I'm not motivated here and you cannot see me for all that I can do for you, for the country, for anyone, then I'll go somewhere where people value my input.
Yeah. No opportunities, right? Because Museveni isn't creating those opportunities. He feels like he already has a pile of money.
Him is fine. He doesn't care what
he and his family, right?
What you will do.
Right.
Like, you know what? For all I care, go to hell.
Yeah.
You've condemned you.
That's pretty much the statement here, right?
Yeah.
And so I guess maybe I'm passionate about this because I'm looking at it from the perspective of the future and from the perspective of the next generation.
Yeah, that's very important.
So that's why I'm looking at it.
Yes.
And I don't hate Museveni, really. I don't even know the guy, But after listening to the speech that we just listened to, I'm really concerned.
Yeah.
If I was a Ugandan, I would be very sad. I'm sad now. I'm not even Ugandan. I'm very sad.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Because yes, he clearly just destroyed the perspective I had, the image I had of him.
Yes.
I'm thinking if I raise a family in such an environment, will they meet this leader who doesn't care about that?
Right.
I will want a way out.
Yeah. And actually, if you think about it, Tracy, everybody under the age of 35 maybe, all the leader they've ever known is Museveni.
Yeah, and it's quite sad because they think it means that the bar has been set so low. Right. They don't even know good leadership.
How can they know? They've only seen Museveni.
And they're not to blame.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. Anyways, Tracy, I get animated when I think about these things, especially as it relates or impacts our young people. Get very animated. And you've seen me get animated. And, our audience, they've also seen me get animated.
Yeah.
But the truth be told, we have focused primarily on Museveni today.
Yes.
All right? But we know, you and I know, that Museveni is not really an exception.
No.
There are many African leaders who have the same mindset as Museveni, who have the same attitude, and they have no sense of responsibility for their people, right?
Yeah.
And we know that across the full spectrum of the continent and its country, here in Africa, there are leaders, there are exceptions. We pointed out Paul Kagame of Rwanda.
Yeah.
He's doing an amazing job. But we get too many, behaving like Museveni.
Yeah.
And I wonder, maybe some of our audiences in West Africa, North Africa, South Africa, maybe, they know about these leaders in their country.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to ask them to talk to us about that.
Yeah, tell us if this has happened in your country. Is your leader showing signs of good leadership or bad leadership? Tell us. Tell us your story. And what do you think about this?
Yes.
What can we do as a people?
Right.
Because we are the ones with the power.
Yeah.
What can we do?
Yes.
Because the power lies in us.
Yes.
What can we do?
Right.
So share your opinions and your thoughts and on the comment section, and we would really love to read them out.
Absolutely.
Yeah? We want to know what you think.
Yes. And if your leader is doing well, right, like we talked about Kagame, if your leader is doing well, tell us. We want to give them shout outs.
Yeah,
we want to give them thumbs up, right? Because, it gives me no pleasure to talk about or to view videos such as we just viewed of Museveni. That don't give me too many pleasure. I want to hear about leaders that are doing well and serving their people and facilitating the common interest.
Yeah.
Not just a leader who says he's already attained his own personal interest and the interest of the country can go to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah.
That's not what we want, right? So tell us, as Tracy said, leave your thoughts, your comments, maybe even your question and your recommendations. We'd like to hear it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Tracy, that's pretty much it for now. Until next time, folks, please like share, and subscribe. And don't forget, please don't forget to hit that notification bell for me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right.